and welcome, I'm your Code Monkey. The S Store is full of awesome tools and apps to help you make your own games. There's more and more awesome visual stuff coming out every month, so in this video let's check out some highlights for August 25. Even if you don't pick up any of these, it's still great to look at them to see if they inspire you to build something. Just watching some of these assets is enough to fire up my imagination. I can immediately picture all the kinds of games that I could build. This one is a list of paid assets and effects. I've already made 2 videos covering the best free new assets and the best tools and systems. As always, there's links to the assets in the description, and as a bonus you can use the coupon code Monkey10 to get 10% off your order. And if you need some awesome low poly assets, there's an excellent Humble Bundle out right now. It's got all kinds of Cinti packs. I think it's been over a year since one of the Cinti packs was on a Humble Bundle. You can make tons of awesome games with these packs, like this awesome Kaiju pack. This backpack would be perfect for a Titanfall inspired game. Or maybe build something spooky with this Horror Carnival. It also includes an interface pack, a nice animation pack. You've got some military, a simple town, a bunch of people, and tons more. As usual, it's a super deep discount, 97% off. So if just one of these looks interesting, then the home bundle is worth it. Check it out with a link in the description. Alright, so starting off with a really cool dual katana animation pack. These are some very stylish animations. You've got lots of slashes and flourishes, there's various stabs and blocks. Apparently this one also supports hair physics. I'm not exactly sure how that integrates with an animation, but apparently it does work. The video showcased an anime girl, but really this would work on any humanoid mesh. Then if you're making a Diablo-like and you want some VFX, check out this pack. It's a bunch of really cool lighting spells. They all look quite realistic, so like I said, really great on a Diablo-like game. There's usual explosions, projectiles and whatnot, but then also some very unique ones, like for example a sword that sticks into the ground and has lightning around it. So yep, super cool, really nice pack. Then here we have the latest Cinti pack. This one is all about samurai. It's their gorgeous style as usual, and also as usual, the trailer itself is very much a work of art. I love how they set up all these scenes. This one is a giant pack with almost 800 unique pieces, everything from characters to props. You've got buildings, environments, and a bunch more. So if you want to make your own Assassin's Creed Shadows, if so, then this would be the perfect pack. Some of the shots on the trailer even look straight from an Assassin's Creed. There's one with a ninja-like character assassinating someone from above, so the whole thing looks super cool. Then something that is always excellent are destructible props of any kind, kind of like this one. It's one of those things that you can add to your game to instantly make it look and feel so much better. Instead of just having static boxes, just make them explode. This pack contains 9 destructible props. There's a prefab with them fully built and one with pieces. So you really just replace one with the other, add some physics, and just watch it blow up in a nice satisfying manner. Next, for a cool effect, here we have a portal and window shaders. You can look through these shapes, and on the other side you can see some nice cool effects. I imagine these are especially fun in VR. It's one of those tiny interactions that instantly looks quite a lot more impressive if you're in VR, but still, even for any game where the player controls the camera, this can be a nice fun effect. Or perhaps you need some characters, so here are some zombies. These are definitely very realistic spooky zombies, very high quality meshes. You've got lots of decaying flesh. The character is modular, so you can mix and match various parts. You can choose the head, body, and clothing to get basically infinite variations. So if you're making your own zombie game, then this would be pretty much the only pack you need. Next, if you're working on a car game, look at this pack of realistic car shaders. The main thing are really the reflections. Good looking cars are usually super shiny, so this is definitely very important. This asset uses a custom reflection technique, so it is not using Unity's own cube maps and reflection probes. So I'm not entirely sure what they're using, but the results do look excellent. Then if all you want is just a gorgeous stylized environment, look at this one. It is definitely very good looking and very varied. You've got some huge plains, some forests, mountains, rivers, and a bunch more, all in a nice stylized fashion. So this would be really perfect for making a game inspired by something like Breath of the Wild. This is definitely one of those that you can just take this as a demo scene and directly get a prototype up and running super quickly. Next, if you're more into isometric games, look at this one. It's a really nice pack. Naturally, this would be perfect if you're making a game kind of like Project Zomboid. You've got all kinds of interiors and they're all pretty much rundown. So you've got some apartments, there's a police station, you've got a hospital, shopping mall, and a bunch more. There's quite a lot of variety in these environments. So yep, basically if you combine this pack with a pack of other areas, if so you have everything you need to make an awesome game, kind of like Project Zomboid. Then for a fun one, here we have some dungeon traps. These are quite interesting. They would be perfect on some kind of, let's say, Indiana Jones game. Or maybe you can change the colors to make them more colorful and use in some kind of Fall Guys-like game, something a bit more casual. You've got some spike traps, you've got falling rocks, there's electricity barriers, fire traps, saws, and a bunch more. So definitely a very niche pack, but perhaps if your game has some kind of dungeon, then this could look really good. Next up for a UI pack, here we have a nice casual one. It's a cutesy UI pack, perfect style for casual mobile games, or maybe some really cozy Steam games. You've got tons of icons, buttons, and labels. The whole thing is very cheerful. It includes both white icons and colored icons. Then if you're making a game kind of like Pokemon and you need sprites for the overworld, check out this pack. It's some really great looking pixel art on a very small and tiny scale. This one contains a ton of sprites that you can easily mix and match to build pretty much any world you can think of. You can just use the Unity tile mapper and just start building. This one includes 7 tile maps, 4 demo scenes, and 14 sprite sheets, so yep, lots of stuff. Next, here we have a pretty odd niche animation pack. This one is all about hostage animations. So yeah, definitely very unique. I've never seen any animations like these. Obviously perfect for some kind of horror game, or maybe something where you can take some prisoners. Some of them are relatively normal animations, where others are definitely pretty nasty. They're all high quality mocap animations, so this is a very strange pack, but if you need these, then yep, there you have it. Then if you're working on a casual cute game and you need some characters, check out this pack. It's a pretty nice and cute style, so perfect for pretty much any kind of cozy game. You have modular 3D characters, there's tons of faces, hairstyles, gloves, pants, weapons, and so on. So it's one of those that just with this one pack you can make all the characters for your game. And then if you want a lot of very trippy effects, look at this one. These are some very strange effects. I guess these would be perfect if you're making a game kind of like Cruelty Squad, something that is intentionally meant to look really very trippy. You've got some data mosh effects, there are melting drips, vortex swirls, so really quite a lot of very strange stuff. If you want your game to stand out in a very weird way, then this would definitely help you do that. Next, if you want to make a ton of wooden buildings, check out this modular pack. These are modular, so you can make infinite variations. The shaders allow you to customize just parts of the colors. You have lots of parts to make buildings sort of on stilts. You can either build your own or use the prepared prefabs. Then if you need a ton of spells, here are some great looking ones. This one contains lots of awesome effects. This publisher makes some really cool stuff. There are lots of standard ones and some really unique ones. There's one with a heart, one with a music note, some stars, falling rocks, and a bunch more. Then if all you need is a steampunk environment, check out this one. I quite like how this one looks. This one is also by another great, very prolific publisher. It's Liarte Studios. Visually it looks excellent, perfect steampunk environment. There's lots of gears everywhere, there's sepia tones. It definitely does look the part. So if you're making a steampunk kind of game, if so, this would be a really fun level. Next, if instead you want to make a nice fast food tycoon, look at this one. It has all the props and all the objects you need to make a game just like that. It includes the kitchen part, the front desk, it includes tables and chairs, even some automated kiosks. So if you're not busy this weekend and you want a fun project to make, then maybe try to use this as base and build a nice tycoon game. Or perhaps you want something a bit more dark? Here is a super cool mechanical robot. It's an iron strider. It looks super cool, very sci-fi, definitely super shiny. You can recolor it in any way you want, so the whole thing looks really great. I'm not sure if it includes animations, but I assume it's rigged. So just animate this in some way and you've got either a really nice enemy or perhaps an ally in some kind of sci-fi game. Alright, so these are my top 20 new visual assets on the Unity Store for August 25. There's links to all in the description, and as a bonus you can use the coupon code monkey10 to get 10% off your order. Alright, hope that's useful. Check out these videos to learn some more. Thanks to these awesome Patreon supporters for making these videos possible. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.